You say why you don't consider yourself a legend though? I feel like you are a legend. You were around legendary people, went through legendary shit. So why do
I
you?
think that's what I'm more legendary of. I'm more legendary from what I came up around, what I was around, and situations that happened. Honestly, I wouldn't put myself in the legends form because I didn't put in legendary work. I don't have 6 and 7 albums. It's a difference. And not if they sell or not. It don't matter about numbers. I'm just talking about the work.
Okay.
I don't feel like I put in legendary work, but I was part of something legendary. You know what I mean? I came up under Biggie. Everybody know he was legendary. He developed Lil' Kim. I came up around the bad boy, the bad boy era, that bad boy umbrella. You know what I mean? I was part of a legendary situation, but I don't feel like I put in the work to be legendary. And I think that word get thrown around a lot sometimes.
It sounds like you kind of agree with Wack a little bit when he was saying about Nipsey Hussle, about him being a legend.
No, I don't agree with him about the Nipsey shit. You know what I mean? But everybody got the right to their opinion. But I definitely don't agree about the Nipsey shit. I felt like he was a legend. It's all about your definition of what you think a legend is. You know what I'm saying? I think it ain't about what numbers what Nipsey did. Okay. It was about how he cultivated, how people adapted to him, how they related to him.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't feel like everybody was like, yo, people showed Nipsey love when he passed. I don't feel like that. I feel like people would he was just getting to that mainstream level of people seeing that he was more. I've been listening to him since the Slauson mixtapes. You know what I mean? Then you could see how he affiliated with other rappers to show you that other rappers knew who he was. But when you salute somebody when they passing, that's knowing that somebody you're not going to see for the rest of their life.
Right.
You're not going to hear no more music from them. So people that may not know somebody may just put that person out there, not trying to ride a coattail or riding a wave. Nah, but some people just be like, you know what? This is somebody that was great, you know what I mean? And you just want to salute them. But it definitely opened his eyes to people that probably didn't know nothing about him, that probably liked him more after they did their research and see all the great things he was doing outside of music.
Right.
He's already a legend for that. It's not about numbers to me. I think it's about just how you adapt to people and how you touch people and how you cultivate to a universe. And he was that. And you know what I mean? And I think if he was here, it was already on that way to that level. Him just passing, I think, just surpassed his time of becoming who he wanted to become, you know what I mean? I think he was already on that rise. You see pictures with him with Dre and Puff and Jay. Like he was on his way there. You know what I mean? This was like his best music he put out right before he passed.
Right.
So imagine what anything else would have sounded like after that with all the new ventures and things he was just getting into. So when people are like, yo, nah, everybody would just, no, it just takes time for a superstar, for a legend to grow. But, just what he did in just that short time span lets you know where he was on his way to, you know what I mean?
Now, I got to ask this question. Now, the Crush on You song, it was originally yours, right?
Yeah.
But then Kim got on there, and I believe it became hers.
No, it was already, her record because it was on her album. It was just a record of me, you know what I'm saying? Like, that record been on her album before we even did it.
Okay.
So when she came out with Hardcore, the song was already on there, just that's something that the radio picked up on. Out of all the songs on the album, that was just one of the other radio songs and it was like, all right, you can't just shoot just a solo C song on Kim album, and we did the remix and made it that, but it was already a Kim song because it was on the album. Yeah, it was my song solo, but that's just how we was doing things. It was, she was lining me up for my situation, and it was all a group. It was all like a business thing. Unbig, and Kim was first after the Mafia dropped. She was the first artist to drop, and after that, I was supposed to be the next artist. So that was kind of like my setup record, and just so happened it became, one of them kind of records, and it just took off, and we just kind of just added the strings to it and just kept that shit going and made it something, it some big shit.
I gotta ask you this now because, like, I know you would probably know how he would feel. How would you think Big feel about Stevie J and Faith Evans' relationship now?
I wouldn't think he would feel no way. Long as she's happy and long as she's cool, he's not here. I don't think he would feel a way about that. At the end of the day, too, when people ask me that, Stevie J didn't grow up with me like D-Rock did, like a Money L did, or like a Gutter did. He's somebody Big met through business. Yeah. And whatever they chose to do, they did it 21 years after Big passed.
So it's
why should it make a difference now? Like,
Right.
And that's my sister, and I'm going to support her no matter what she do.
Right.
And on the other side of the token is somebody I know that I respect and I fuck with. And, you know, what am I to say what's bad or good about that?
Right.
Whatever makes her happy, what makes her happy.
So is it true that Big really made you stay in the car while he recorded with Michael Jackson?
Yeah, but not like it was not because of no reason. It was just, it wasn't that type of work. We wasn't set up to sit in there and do like a 6-hour session. It was just like, yo, I'm going in. You know, Big just really went in there to meet him and listen to the record that they did. And it wasn't like he kept me out the room on some, because the way people always be asking me that question and be like, yo, did he keep you out that room? Nah, my nigga. He had total respect for Michael. And we don't get into none of that. At the end of the day, my dude, Michael was asking for a request for Biggie to be on his shit. A nigga from the hood, nigga from the block, like. Nah, but Big was just in there like, I'm not about to take the neighborhood in there, nigga. This shit is business, you know? Let me do what I gotta do, and I ain't gonna be in there that long. I'm going to do what I do, and we get out of there. It was that kind of situation, you know what I mean? Like, when I guess when I told it, it made people say it like that. So, because I don't get people asking me about that, like, and try to flip it into the whole conscious, you know, all that type of media shit. Like, nah, dog, we don't. It wasn't that type of situation. It was very just like, yo, I'm going to handle my business real quick, and he's the boss, and I'm going to make sure I secure this check, and we don't need to be in there for that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we want no niggas. And, oh, we got to meet Mike. Nah, nigga, yo, handle your business, bro. And you know, like, nah, he's the boss, my nigga, and we just, you know, we were just soldiers, nigga, you know, just following protocol, and it wasn't nothing serious like how people do it.
Listen, I know you gotta go, and you know you're about to go do your thing. You about to support Kiss. You gave me a lot, and I
could stop and did this shit like 2 different times. You know what I mean?
No, listen, wait, because I want to. It's so many things we want to know. Like as far as you done seen rap since the '90s, like I want to know your opinion on how it involved, like you know how just from the '90s to today, and also did you even think Kiss and Beans would come together and be at the same show?
Yeah, hell yeah. I knew they was gonna come together because it was nothing that far to not make it that way. Right. They didn't draw blood with each other, you know. Nobody got killed. It was something that could be fixable because it's something that they both can respect. We both being competitors. Yeah. Behind the mic though, behind the beat though. Even though we some niggas and shit can't be that way, but being that both crews respected each other, and it never got to that point. Because once you respect somebody on the level of music, you go respect them the other way and vice versa. You might not respect the nigga musically, but you gonna respect him if he's a real street nigga.
Yeah, that's right.
So when you realize somebody is just the same way you are, instead of just going to war and we all fucking up our paper, you gonna sit down and find a way to compromise. And it was hip hop. It was music at the end of the day. We was, you know, they was all just riding with their crews. You know what I mean?
Right.
It wasn't nothing personal. Like, you know, a lot of times with this beef and shit, rappers don't be knowing each other until they actually sit with each other after the beef is over, and then you be like, yo, damn. We were just beefing because, yo, my man wasn't fucking with you, so I wasn't, and that's the proper protocol. So it's very easy to dead shit like that. As long as there's no bloodshed and no shots being thrown, where there's no foul shots, you know, things can come together. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, this shit is all about music and elevating it.
That's right.
You know, when you survive 10 years and 12-year beefs with people, you ain't got no beef with that person no more. If y'all survive being around each other and missing each other for 10 years straight, it's like at that point, you gotta blame your my nigga. What we doing? At one point, you gonna find a way to like, yo, let's do this shit together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You watch Jay and Nas do it.
Yeah, that's true. So wait, if Big was still here, you think Jay-Z would still have progressed to the level that he's at now?
Of course. I ain't even like no question.
If Jay-Z was...
Yeah. See, I don't like when people ask me that, because I feel like they be asking me that to make it like shoot down. At the end of the day, he was fucking with it. And I think, of course. I think Hov would have definitely been where he was if Big was here. You know, because they both acknowledged each other. And I think it's the same way. I think they both would have been two powerful moguls. You know, like you look at it today, it's Puffy, who losing? Puffy or Dr. Dre? Both of them winning. Right. At the end of the day, who's losing? One got a Revolt channel and one got audio. Who's losing? But both of them came up like this at each other. And both of them settled and chilled and both built empires that last outside of what everything else is. You know what I'm saying? So, I think they both will be there, because once you get at a certain level in time, it's all about just elevating each other.
That's why I asked, because it's like you seen both of them, so I just
You see Puff and Jay now. You see Dr. Dre and Snoop now. You don't see niggas acting like they ain't feelings. It's all about everybody elevating, especially when you're at this age and time of your life. You got kids, family, wives, and you still got a successful business that's been running for 20 years. Why would you not want to see somebody else rise or create another talent? You know what I mean?
Super, like you gotta, like you real intellectual. You pay attention. You know how to have a conversation. Why you don't do more media? Just I feel like
I'm scared of because this shit is not like how I come from.
Social
You know,
media,
scared to talk to people because somebody will flip my shit and turn it into something different. Then I gotta sit out there and do another interview and defend it, another interview to defend it, and another. Everybody gonna keep criticizing it. Well, he said this in this one. Oh, he said this in this one, and niggas will make a whole fucking documentary about one fucked up question you answered wrong. And I'm too old. I'm too old for error and shit like I ain't got time. So the best way to do that shit is to stay away from it. You know what I mean? Like. Or I can conduct the shit the way I want to conduct it. You know what I'm saying? Like I talk about what I want to talk about. We never wanted to come up like that, but nowadays you gotta literally ask people what you're gonna ask me or how long this shit, cause you don't want that.
Appreciate you, C's. Gotta go.
No doubt. Much love to you, baby. I appreciate you. Love all day.
To the couch. I'm sorry, no
Philly
little
love,
C's.
baby. You already know what it is.